Just one step too close is enough to push everything out of control. This video captures tense encounters between humans and wild animals, where every reaction can be a matter of survival. Watch until the end to see what really happens. Clearly, he only wanted to approach the orangutan in a friendly way, but almost immediately, its overly enthusiastic welcome left him panicking. The constant grabbing at his clothes and legs made him lose balance, barely able to stay on his feet. Never had the urge to get away been this strong, and perhaps in that moment, he was already starting to regret his initial attempt to say hello. A frightening situation unfolds when a monkey suddenly enters a residential area and attacks children. Everything happens too quickly, and adults can only rush in to intervene in panic. But the animal's aggression still does not stop. Riding peacefully, he suddenly saw a kangaroo bounding toward him like a boxer. The unexpected attack left him just enough time to dodge, and his heart was racing faster than the bike. Out of nowhere, the goat charged like a wild warrior, ramming straight into the woman and knocking her flat onto the road. Before anyone could even process what happened, it just stood there, acting completely innocent. A strike so sudden it was almost unbelievable and oddly hilarious. Who knew goats could be so fierce? A sudden attack occurs as a monkey lunges from behind, leaving the man no time to react. In just a split second, an ordinary situation turns into chaos. A classic case of choosing the wrong refuge, when a man jumped into the water to escape a bear, only to forget that bears are excellent swimmers. The struggle in the water was suffocatingly intense, every second a fight for survival. In sheer panic, he clung tightly to the animal's ear like an improvised lifeline, waiting for a chance to break free. The black bear quietly approached, observing the girl as if assessing the situation. Showing no threatening behavior, it simply stood still for a moment before turning away. Remaining calm, the girl slowly left the area, ending the tense moment without any conflict. An unforgettable experience when two children were innocently playing and suddenly got chased by a herd of cows. Laughter turned into panic within seconds, a quick lesson that not every animal that looks gentle likes to be disturbed.
Oh.
I really feel for the child. I just hope the father won't repeat anything like this in such extremely dangerous situations. An unexpected encounter on the stairs as a raccoon suddenly lunges and attacks a dog. The homeowner quickly steps in, turning a quiet moment into a tense and chaotic scene. The car slammed into a moose, sending it flying several meters. Everything seemed over. But no, it got back up, shook itself off, and simply crossed the road as if nothing had happened, leaving everyone who witnessed it shocked and in disbelief. A breathless capture unfolds in the street as the leopard suddenly bursts out, throwing everything into chaos in an instant. The net is cast like a last card, while the man in front slips and falls in dramatic fashion. Just a split-second delay could have turned the situation around immediately. The man recklessly approached to take a photo, not expecting the moose to suddenly charge and prepare to attack. Thinking fast, he dropped to the ground and lay completely still, playing dead in the middle of the field, a tense but clever decision. In the end, the animal walked away, leaving behind a heart-stopping, unforgettable moment. Trapped inside an iron cage deep in the forest, the bear keeps moving restlessly, showing clear signs of tension and loss of control. With no way out, it can only wait. If that cage were to suddenly spring open right now, would the man standing in front have time to escape or become the bear's first target? The quiet road seemed safe until, in an instant, a kangaroo suddenly lunged straight at the person like a preemptive strike. Gone was its usual harmless look. It reared up, braced on its tail, and unleashed a powerful kick. The moment happened so fast the victim barely had time to react, relying only on instinct to dodge. The silence of nature was shattered by this sudden attack, a reminder that even animals that seem harmless can become dangerous when they feel threatened. Tension peaks as a man becomes trapped in a dangerous area, just as a lion starts to take notice. People outside immediately use a pole to pull him up, shouting and creating noise to distract the animal. The frantic cries echo with panic, but also offer a crucial chance for survival. Thanks to their daring coordination, he narrowly manages to escape in the nick of time. A seemingly routine safari in Kruger quickly turned into a heart-stopping moment when the group spotted a leopard in the bushes, only to suddenly lose sight of it. In an instant, the predator lunged and clamped onto the guide's arm. Amid the panic, the group was forced to make a bold decision to rescue him, a brutal encounter ending with a heavy price paid on both sides. But instead of thanking it, everyone screamed and quickly slammed the door shut, saving themselves from this overly enthusiastic visitor. An unbelievable moment unfolded when a bear opened the car door as if it had done it many times before. The person inside barely had time to react before the situation turned tense in an instant. He thought climbing into a hippo enclosure and teasing it would be fun. He may have been lucky this time, but next time, there's no guarantee.
Oh my God.
A rhinoceros unexpectedly wandered into the street, strolling casually as if on a walk, yet throwing the whole area into chaos. Some people ran, others stood filming, and even the nearby cars seemed frozen in place. If it had suddenly decided to charge, it could have turned into a disaster. But its calm, almost comical walk made the moment strangely funny. Perhaps the vehicle was too unfamiliar to these lions. They didn't attack, just showed curiosity, as if exploring a metal creature. One even tried biting the door handle, as if attempting to open it and see what was inside, leaving those in the car holding their breath. The man recklessly moved close to the crocodile to set up his camera, acting like a director. But the actor suddenly sprang up, jaws wide open as if demanding the lead role, leaving him completely startled. As soon as he unzipped the tent, he came face to face with a bear outside. He quietly closed it again, but when the bear began clawing at the tent, he suddenly shouted and struck back forcefully. Startled, the bear hesitated and then backed off, leaving behind a trembling tent. At first, the moment seemed quite friendly, but the instant the lion bared its warning teeth, the man slammed the door shut. The interaction ended sooner than expected. Some encounters are best cut short at the right moment.
Okay, Dad, you come into the car. You're gonna have to see.
At first, the passengers in the vehicle slowly approached the pride of lions to take photos.
Very good one.
Suddenly, one quietly walked up and even used its teeth to pull at the door as if trying to help.
I know. That was good.
A real heart-stopping moment when the leopard, already agitated after being provoked by stray dogs, suddenly turned its attention to the film crew as if they were the perfect target to vent its frustration. It charged straight at the vehicle so fast no one had time to process what was happening. And then, the life-saving weapon turned out to be a hat. Sounds absurd, but surprisingly effective. A massive elephant suddenly climbed onto the hood of the car, its enormous weight crushing down and deforming the vehicle. The driver inside was nearly helpless, not daring to move. The cars behind were frozen in place as well. With just one unpredictable move from the animal, the entire road turned into a tense and dangerously uncertain scene. Two rhinoceroses appeared in the middle of the dirt road, then suddenly charged straight toward the vehicle as if trying to drive away an intruder. The atmosphere became tense in an instant. Clearly, this wasn't a day they were in the mood to welcome humans, it was a day to defend their territory.
Hello, bear. Oh, it's our first spring bear.
These people weren't talking to the bear to make it understand, but to keep themselves calm. Their voice and body language were the key signals. By controlling their emotions and avoiding panic, they were increasing their chances of staying safe in an extremely dangerous situation.
I know it's a hard spring.
Night camera footage captured the chilling moment. A leopard silently appeared and then lunged within seconds. There was no warning sound, no time to react. Everything happened fast, clean, and was over almost as quickly as it began. Every situation in this video is a clear warning. A safe distance is never unnecessary. Wild animals always act on instinct, and even a small mistake can come at a high cost. Subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss the next real-life gripping videos.